How would you describe your unit that you're taking into this season?
I'm excited about this group. We got some experience coming back. We got a lot of talent, a lot of athleticism. So I'm pretty fired up about them. They've had a really good spring. They have had a really good winter. I'm excited to see those guys continue to develop.
You did bring in a transfer in Jay-Sean Ross, who's originally from Kansas City. What are the first impressions of him?
A very athletic kid. Jay Sean's, hadn't been here very long, so he's still learning how we do things here and learning our scheme and things like that. But you can see he has a lot of talent.
How much, in terms of depth, does it compare to any year that you've had in the past?
I think we're probably as deep as we've been in a long time. A couple years there we had a lot of depth, but I think right now we're not only just with numbers but with experience and talent. So I feel really good about our depth.
In terms of pass rushing depth, I think every coach tells you you can never have enough pass rushers, but is there sort of a number of guys that you want to have ready to play on week one?
Yeah, I'd like to have all of them ready to go for pass rush. But, yeah, you're right. You always like to have the ability when teams get into playing situational ball, whether it's 2 minute or third down, to be able to bring a lot of different pass rushes at them. So, I'd like to – I think we have the ability to rush from inside and outside more than we have in any other season. So, I'm excited. I think we got a really good group of guys. Even some of Tui guys have really developed into really good pass rushers. So I won't put a number on it, but I think we got quite a few.
From a development standpoint, do you see anyone really accelerate in the past few months?
I think they all done really well. I really Ryan Davis has had a really good. Toby has had a really good spring. Those guys, Chidi has just continued to get better and better. I think as far as the winter and spring, Travis Bates has probably had the best winter and spring. And so, those guys, I would say, probably stand out more than anybody else.
How helpful is Chidi's size as far as being able to rush inside and maybe, especially in four-man?
Chidi, he brings a lot of versatility to our group. Like you said, he can rush inside, he can rush outside. He can play the run inside, he can play the run outside. So with his size and athleticism, he really brings some versatility to the group.
We saw some glimpses from Toby last year. What can you do this spring to really step it up?
Well, I thought Toby, last year, moving Toby from linebacker to defensive end, I thought he would be a little more productive in the pass game, but it was just the opposite. He was more productive in the run game than he was the pass game. He did give us some good things in the past, but in the spring I thought he made a big jump in his ability to understand how to pass rush.
As defensive line coach, is there anything you can do special now to get a head start on an opponent like Army during the season?
Yeah. Hope next time we don't schedule Army. They're unique, so you can't just try to prepare for them in 1 week. So we have to spend some time with them. We spent some time with them this off season, and we spent a little bit of time on them in spring ball, and we'll spend a little bit more time on them this summer. Just trying to get the basics to our guys to understand that this is a different type of offense than you're gonna face normally.
Was that as big of a headache as I imagine it is when you see that?
Yeah, it's not fun. It's a little better than it used to be because they can't cut downfield like they used to, but it's still a unique offense. Make you have to defend, the entire field, and then you cap that off with the fact that they have some talented players. You wouldn't think, you think of Army, you don't think of talent, but they have talented players as well as well-coached guys.
When you